In this video, we are going to see how we can enter the loss of inventory in Sage. As you can see here, on 31st of January, it says 500 button shirts damaged. That is an inventory loss. Now, there are two types of losses. One is production loss and one is non-production loss. You can also call it normal loss and abnormal loss. The normal loss is very simple to understand. Let's say that you are trying to manufacture shirts using cloth. But the cloth that you used is like 100 meters, let's say. And when you produce the finished items are of total length is 98 meters. So 2 meters goes in the wastage and in the process of making it. So that's normal loss. That can simply become the part of cost of sales or even the inventory. But if it is abnormal loss, that means due to mishandling, due to wastage, due to some other reason, the inventory is damaged. So that should be charged as an indirect expense and as an abnormal loss. So here it says that button shirts are damaged. So that's an indirect loss. What we'll do is just go to the inventory and services section from the left hand corner, and here just click on the inventory adjustments right here. Once we click here, the item is shirts. Let's select shirts. Reference number, we can put any reference number here. Make sure the date is correct. 31st of January is the date, and by default it is selected to cost of sales. But like I said, if it is a normal production loss, it could be charged in cost of sales, but here it should be charged as the wastage or any kind of loss of inventory basically. So if you find that, it's best. Otherwise we can create that ledger. We don't find it, but we have ledgers in this sequence. We have 6750, 6800. So we can create it in 6820, let's say. Click on new, 6820, and we can write here loss of inventory is the name, and it should be charged as an expense. Click save, close out of here, and 6820 is the ledger. Let's select that. Unit cost is selected here. Quantity on hand is also mentioned, and we need to adjust that. So minus 500 we will write here. You will see the reduced quantity in the new quantity section. Press tab. So from 2100, 500 is reduced, 1600 is the new quantity. What is this reason to adjust? Let's write here damaged inventory. Now don't worry if your quantity doesn't match. Maybe because of some transactions or some quantities accidentally misentered. You might be getting different figures, but we can check that later on. Right now, the only concern is how you can enter this loss of inventory. In the complete project, figures might be different for you. So I'll attach the final reports as well. Don't worry about that. We will be learning all the process itself. Some mistakes might happen, so don't worry about that. Just adjust the quantity like this and click on save. And that's how you do it. Just try this by yourself, and I will see you in the next one.